Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we have already completed the heroic ring domination. We got ourselves our heroic AJ Lee with 1 day and 1 hour, well, still left to go on the ring domination. I did it a couple of hours ago. And we have our free Deal of Destiny here today. We also won a TBG, so a Team Battleground. So we're going to see what rewards we get from that. And we've also completed the daily streak this week, so we'll get our wonderful little reward from that as well. So let's go into our rewards before we do anything else. Let's see what we get from winning the Team Battleground. We got a full 15,000 points, the maximum score that you can get. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. So of course we get a rare draft pick, we've got a SummerSlam 25, we've got an unhinged card, and unfortunately we've got 2 SummerSlam 25s, so no Eon card here. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that for my teammates to see. And from the daily streak reward, we got an unhinged Roxanne Perez. But for completing this week's daily streak, we get Dante Chen, who I believe is a up-and-comer in NXT. And this is also the first time that we've had Dante Chen as a card. He has never had a card before, which is very, very cool. We now have a rare to draft pick. Let's see if we can get anything cool. Let's go ahead and clear up the second column here. Give us an unhinged Soul Ruka, not exactly the best rewards we could have possibly got. Let's just go ahead and dust the Soul Ruka. We do not need her, unfortunately. And we're very close to another rare to draft pick there. Let's take a look at our store. So we have, of course, the free gift, which has a 2.5% chance of getting the Finn Balor, which you can get, because I did manage to get it in the previous video. Well, I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but we did manage to get it, and let's go ahead and claim. It does give you 3 heart tokens, and we got a couple of unhinged cards. The unhinged cards we unfortunately don't need anymore, but the heart tokens are very, very needed. Those are very, very cool, as they will get us even more of the special tarot cards. And I think the next thing we need to do is to just go into the Deal of Destiny. Now, we've already got the Pro of the Undertaker, so we're just going to do this one for free. We're not going to spend any credits, and we're just going to see how far we can get for free. So we're starting off with the Villain, which gives a -1 to the next card. So that is going to be at least a 4. I'm still going to go higher. Ah, my goodness, what a terrible, terrible thing to happen. It is 100 credits to continue, and I did say I was going to play it for free, so unfortunately we're just going to go ahead and claim an exit here. We got 30 super coins, and that was all we managed to get. Now, we are at over 150,000 super coins. There's still 3 days and 23 hours left before we get the brand new WrestlePalooza PLE cards. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and use some super coins on something. I am tempted by a grab bag that does have the potential chance of getting these foil cards, and we've never managed to get the Pro of this Cody Rhodes, so that would be cool to get. It also gives us a whole bunch of older, cool cards, majority of which we've already got, but some of which we don't. So let's go ahead and use 1,500 credits on here. Whoa! We got the number 335 Ray Fenix, yes. Wow, that is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that. And that's only number 335. That was 1,500 credits well spent. That is really, really incredible. Not only to get the Ray Fenix, which we'd never got the Pro of, we didn't get the Pro of the Ray Fenix or the Cody Rhodes, but to get only the 335th foil of it to exist. This is also our first foil outside of the old school SummerSlam cards that we got from SummerSlam Rocks. So that is very, very awesome we are 100% locking that one down. And we're going to keep hold of that. Let's go ahead and go into our combinable for unhinged. And I think I've still got Eon on there. But yeah, there's our Ray Fenix, and there's our regular Ray Fenix, which we never ever made the pro of. You can see there that the star hasn't ever been done. So that's very, very cool. Let's go ahead and just level these guys up immediately. Let's get them both to level 100. Actually, I think if we just go ahead and put them into the Performance Center, that will make things a lot easier. I'm going to go to Combinable, and I'm going to go to Unhinged. And I've got this the wrong way around. And we'll start with the regular Ray Fenix. Now at this point there's no point in getting the 100 matches or the variants, because we're never going to be able to use the card, but this at least gives us the gold star, which is much, much nicer than having the silver star on them. There we go, that one is complete. And next up we're going to go for the foil Ray Fenix. I am actually tempted to properly level up those Ray Fenixes, but unhinged cards are just nowhere near usable for us at this stage. But yeah, that is very, very awesome to get the pro of that. I think we are just going to go ahead and pro them with the gold star, both at level 100. Of course, this is really, really bad etiquette, because you should never go making a pro without getting the 100 matches on both of your cards if you want it to be a perfect pro. But we don't really care about the stats, because even if he was a perfect pro, even if we got him as all of his matches and all of his variants, he wouldn't be stronger than a regular single Eon card. So this is literally just for the aesthetics. And I want to just emphasize that what I'm doing here, proing these two cards, is a really, really bad idea. And you should never, ever pro two cards unless they've got their 100 matches. You don't need the variants, but you should get the 100 matches on them. So we are going to go ahead and combine these. And it even says there, you've had to combine the cards that are SummerSlam 24 or higher, rarity or higher. Are you sure you wish to continue? And yes, it says one or more of these cards don't have the maximum stats. Are you sure? Now at that point you should definitely be clicking no, but because this is an unhinged card, and I currently don't care about unhinged cards because my deck is so powerful. If you are a newer beginner, or if you have not been playing the game properly for a little while, or you don't have a full set of SummerSlam 25 pros, or if you don't have a full set of Eon pros or whatever, then this would be a really good card for you. But unfortunately I got this just a little bit too late. But this is a really, really nice card to have. And yes, we are going to pro these without maxing their stats, which is horrible. And there we go, there is the gold star of the Pro Ray Fenix. And we are, of course, also going to level him up. Wherever he is, there he is. And you can see there that I've actually silver starred the Brawn Breaker. That's what happens when you pro two cards at level 0 with 0 matches and 0 variants. But you get the gold star for at least having them on level 100. However, that gold star is a bit of a liar, because that is not a perfect pro. For it to be a perfect pro, they should have had their 100 matches each beforehand. So let's go ahead and level up our Ray Fenix. I think level 97 should be enough. And of course, there's many people that keep asking me what a foil does, and the foils basically just make the card a little bit stronger than what it would normally be. So, where is our Ray Fenix? There he is. So there you can see that a Ray Fenix has significantly lower stats than what he should, because if we were to make him a perfect pro, get him his 100 matches and his 10 variants, his stats wouldn't look like this. They would look like our Stone Cold Steve Austin up here. Of course, this is an F3 Stone Cold, and of course he has equipment on him as well. But these are the stats that he should have if I were to level him properly. So you can see that there's actually a huge difference in what our Ray Fenix looks like, but we just wanted him for the animation, just to have the foil, to have the little gold star, and to give him the best little stats that we were willing to give him without fully training him up or fully leveling him up. But that was a very cool surprise. I was very shocked by it. The next thing that I am working on, which is one that I am fully leveling, is making the pro of the Deadman Undertaker. They both need to get their 100 variants. They need to get their 100 matches. They don't need their variants before we make the pro. And I'm also going to be working on making the pro CM Punk and the pro Axiom as well. And for anyone that missed it, if we go ahead and take a look at our general females, there is our heroic AJ Lee. I did mention that there's actually 2 images of her sitting cross-legged, and I thought that was quite hilarious to have her like that, and also the CM Punk doing the pipe bomb, where you can actually have the married couple sitting there with their legs crossed. And these are all from Season 1. This is the uncommon. Oh, she's also got her leg crossed, so you're just not as easy to see. The rare. The super rare. I believe this was called ultra rare. Then we go into epic. Then we go into a legend. And then this one is from Survivor Series. And then this is the WrestleMania Fusion, which was the last card that we had for AJ Lee until she came back as Eon. And of course, most recently, we get the Eon event card, AJ Lee. But I am just, for fun, using the old school images. Yeah, I think I'll go with that for just now. That looks a little bit different. It's a little bit more zoomed in than what the previous one was. And of course, I'm also still working on the quest for the Judgment Day. I have 40 more games to go in PvP, and I also need to use just another 13 super moves, and that will give me the pro of Judgment Day Finn Balor. And we've already got one, which we were lucky enough to get. And of course, I'm still working on the rest of the tarot cards. We've got a Devon Dudley, we've got an Uncle Howdy, and we'll be going through all the rest of those at some point. And of course, the Battle Pass Liv Morgan. Speaking of the Battle Pass Liv Morgan, we have a lot of Battle Pass rewards here. And I was waiting until I did a video in order to claim them all. So let's go ahead and claim from level 14 all the way back to level 2. Let's go ahead and just claim all here. So there's going to be a lot of super coins. And some credits, some I was about to say well earned, that's not right. Much wanted credits, I suppose. Much desired. The credits are certainly a lot nicer than the super coins are, because the credits will buy you a lot more things. But of course the credits are a reward for buying the Battle Pass, using actual physical money to do so. Get a lot of super coins. If we go over 150,000, I might need to go ahead and buy another 1,500 pack. There is the throwback Liv Morgan image. I actually preferred the previous Liv Morgan image where she's got the world title over her shoulder. This is, of course, the second Battle Pass that we've had in recent times, I think in this season, for Liv Morgan. So that's a little bit unusual, but there we are. New card discovered, of course. The throwback card is considered its own card. Getting a lot of unhinged Undertakers. Ah, there's the Liv card back. And another 200 credits. Very nice. 5 Pro Forgery Crystals. 10 silver tokens. Oh, Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, that was a new card, I think. The SummerSlam 25 Seth freaking Rollins. 150 credits. Ah, there we are. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that one as well. The Liv Morgan Daddy Dom vest, which I believe was a storyline from quite some time ago, where Dominic Mysterio was wandering around backstage looking for his vest, and it turned out that Liv Morgan had stolen it and was wearing it. That's when Dominic was still with Rhea Ripley at the time. So I don't know why they've made that for Eon tier. Maybe they were just looking for something. But this can actually be equipped to both Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio, and it gives both of them the plus 30,072 speed. So that's very cool that it's an equipment that works on 2 characters as opposed to just one. And I've also got a new card discovered. It might be that unhinged guitar. So we got the brand new SummerSlam 25 Seth freaking Rollins. I didn't have that before. We can make the Pro of the Nikki Cross. We also have the new Liv Morgan throwback card. We got 675 credits. We got 550 super coins. And we've got a bunch of enhancements that I'm going to lock down. And of course, I am going to lock down this equipment as well, which is very, very strong. And there you can see it can be used by Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio, which is very, very cool indeed. So the next one we are on is going to be level 15. And we've got 10 more levels to go, up to level 25, before we get the Pro Liv Morgan. So I think that is going to be it for this little video, folks. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.